Alright. Hey everybody. Welcome. Transatlantic Gaming Network here. I am Corey Dean, aka AxemRed. I got something a little different today, as you can probably see on screen. I'm going to be playing a game called Hyper Dragon Ball Z. Recently, a lot of us have been talking about the upcoming Dragon Ball Fighter Z from Arc System Works. Essentially a tag fighting game, 2v2 from Arc System Works, the guys who make some of my favorite fighters, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear. But a lot of people have been talking about other Dragon Ball fighting games recently because of this, and when people have been asking me, well, what's your favorite Dragon Ball game out there? And I always say Hyper Dragon Ball Z, and usually a lot of people say, well, what's Hyper Dragon Ball Z? I've never heard of that. And honestly, I'm really lucky to have heard of it when I did. I went to NorCal Regionals 2015, and in the room for after-hours casuals, someone in there just struck up a conversation and asked me if I had ever heard of it, and I said no. You mean Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension? He said no, not that game. That game is not the one I'm talking about. I thought that game was pretty good, but I understood what he meant after he showed me what he's actually talking about, which was this game here, Hyper Dragon Ball Z. It's a totally different game than the one I thought it was. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit. I'm not going to play too much, but I'm just going to give you guys a basic idea of how this game works. This is a traditional 2-on-2 or 1-on-1 fighting game, 2D, and it runs off of the Mugen engine. In case anyone is unfamiliar with it, Mugen is essentially like a fighting game maker program where you can take. Most people just take pre-made characters or pre-designed characters, or just sprites people have made of popular characters from other fighting games, say Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, and mix them together with other fighting game characters or other characters in general to make a sort of dream match versus game in a sense. But some very talented people got together and made an actual Dragon Ball Z fighter game that is essentially its own game, and a lot of people took to it very quickly because it plays very, very well. So it feels just like any other kind of more anime fighting game that you would run across in the modern market, but it plays superb. So I'm going to play a little bit of survival mode, show you basically how it's played. Now you can play with more than one person if you have other people you want to play 2v2, and I literally mean 2 players on screen versus another 2 players on screen, or 2 players versus 2 computer control players, but we'll just do singles for now. I'll run through survival mode a couple times with a couple different characters and see how this goes. Roster's not very big, but what's here is very versatile, and each character is very viable to use on their own, except for maybe you could make an argument that Mr. Satan, depending on what version it is kind of a joke character. In certain builds I've used him, he does basically no damage, or little tiny bits that would look more like chip damage than actual damage. I think that was more of a joke than anything else, but other than that, each character is very unique. Now, one last thing to mention before I get started. I have seen in matches that I've started against a computer, either Black Goku or Golden Frieza. I don't know how you pick them. I'm assuming they're a costume and not a whole other character, because I would guess that if they were, then they would be they would have a moveset listed somewhere. I can't find any information in the README or the moves list or anything that comes with the download. And yes, there's a download in the link to the down here in the description. Let's get started. We'll start off simple. We'll just go with Goku, and we'll do a simple stage. Now the stages are animated very well. There's a pretty nice size list of stages available. Well, that was really simple. Again, sometimes Mr. Satan can be kind of a joke. He didn't even try to attack me at that point. The button setup is very similar to Street Fighter. You got light punch, medium punch, and strong punch. Both kick buttons at the same time are a throw. Both medium attack buttons are power up. You can see the meter above my head, and depending on what attacks you're doing, it uses up different amounts of meter. Both heavy attacks are a counter or a power move, sort of a reversal. And there are varying degrees of supers, like I said. There's EX special moves. There's also what would be the equivalent of an Ultra, but it's performed very strangely. I'll explain it once I get to a point where I can actually kind of speak more, but... Oops. Oh, hit him out of it. Ah, man, totally missed it. This little bastard keeps teleporting all over. I can't even throw him. There we go. Another enemy you'll run across occasionally is the Cybermen, and the Cybermen fight. Huh, that's awesome. Exit. Oh, this might be them. Yeah, this is them. You can see in this setup, they appear all around you, and you basically have to kill a certain number of them to deplete the life bar. It can be actually a kind of tricky fight, since each one of them, you never know exactly how much health each single one of them have left, but... Ooh, I got hit out of it. Of course I did. And it's hard to know which direction to block because you're constantly getting crossed up. No, not like this again. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh! Ah, self-destruct, you bastard. Jeez. I swear. Those guys get me almost every time. So anyway, that's the gist of it. Let's try another character out. Let's do Gohan this time. Now the cast list has been expanded on a couple of times. Originally, if I remember correctly, there was only like 7 characters, I think. And it's gotten a lot. There's been a lot more added in terms of moves and variation, balancing, things like that. This would be a level 3 super on that one. That's what I'm doing. Man, those balls in the air. There we go. And the move list is very faithful to the original. There is a move you can use that actually does have Gohan and Goten performing a Kamehameha at the same time, but it's Gohan's most demanding move to pull off. You have to enter into... this is what I was talking about earlier. There is a mode. I'll try and start it in a second. I don't know if I'll be able to get anything out of it, but at the very least I'll try to start it. There it is. Now, with this mode, you see an extra bars come up on the bottom of the screen. When you power it up all the way, you can use different kinds of attacks. I'll see if I can pull one off. And I used a super, so I can't use it anymore. Now, I didn't mean to do that super. Work. Ooh, he hit me with his level 3. Man, I'm getting really unlucky on this session.
What did you think was going to happen?
Majin Vegeta is really tough to use, but is one of the more powerful characters on the roster. Let's see here. I'm wondering if it would be more beneficial, since the difficulty would be a little bit easier if I did some arcade mode, or if I just continued with let's give survival mode another try with one more character. Let's see. I could do Super Saiyan Goku. Now again, the characters like regular Goku and Super Saiyan Goku, they perform totally differently, but they are not necessarily stronger one or the other. It's just a matter of preference, really. Standard Vegeta and Majin Vegeta are neither one of them are better per se than the other. There are some Dragon Ball games where the Super Saiyan version or a higher leveled version of a character will absolutely trump the alternate version of the same character, but there we go. I forgot his power-up doesn't really show much of a power-up since he doesn't have energy attack. Oh, I missed him. Well, at least he got back up in time for that. There we go. Yeah, rocking out.
Round 2, fight.
Not these bastards. Alright, it's my chance. I was trying to hit the one over here, and those are the problems that come up when you have multiple enemies on screen. Blocking is a little tough when you get in a pincher attack position. Super Saiyan Goku is very teleport heavy, and I haven't really gotten used to the directions of the teleports yet. I'm kind of just using them and hoping I go the direction I want to go more than anything. Or just get me the hell out of wherever I'm at. But I'm trying to turn around and hit the other guy. I can't. Although considering how weak each individual Cyberman is, I can understand that, you know, gotta have some kind of challenge there to where you have to have... There we go. Okay. Well, got some measure of revenge on that. Although, there we go with round 3, and of course, it's Bobbity again. Here we go. There we go, hit that one. Level 3 super. I was looking for that. One thing you'll notice too, since this isn't connected at all with the actual, you know, it's not licensed by Bandai, or it's not licensed by the Dragon Ball Z branding, that the voice actors are just voice actors. Some of them might be clips from the show, if I actually can kind of pinpoint where they came from, because not all of them are... Hey, look at that! Ruined your car there, Kaio-sama. Again? Oh man, it knows what... You can hold the button down to charge the attack, but by the time you're done charging, you better make sure something's in front of you, otherwise you're in trouble. Yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna last much longer though. Yeah. Oh, pincer attack again. Pincer, excuse me. Oi. So I got the Cyberman twice in 4 rounds. That's not. They're really screwing with me today. It really is. I think it's totally random who you get. I don't think they'll give you the same thing twice in a row, but yeah, it's pretty goddamn random what you get. I'm not sure exactly how long have I done? Let's see here. I've only done about 20 minutes. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do arcade mode. I don't really know exactly how far I'll go. We'll just see how long. Really, at this point, the characters I'm most comfortable with are Goku and probably Gohan, but either Gohan or Super Saiyan Goku. I'm working on my Majin Vegeta, but I don't know if I'm really 100% ready for that yet or not. Let's see. I'll go Goku. I started it with him. We'll just continue along.
Show me what you've got. Fight.
Oh, too early. the items that he pulls out to block attacks, I'm still wondering how many he actually has. Sometimes it's a stop sign, sometimes it's Android 16's head. Too close to the corner, but... And apparently sometimes it's long.
That was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun. Oh, that's, yeah, I was gonna say. Jetpack Mr. Satan. See if I can pull this off. There we go, got it. Sweet. The Kaioken. There is an alternate version you can do of that attack as well, and it is with the meter, that special meter I was talking about before. As far as I can tell, the way the I forget what it's called, awakened mode, I believe that's the name of it. Down, down, and both medium attack buttons starts it. Once you start it, an alternate bar appears at the bottom of the screen. To fill the alternate bar, you have to do different sorts of things. With Goku, it's just continue to charge, and it charges up. With someone like Super Saiyan Goku, he has to use teleportation attacks, and that fills the meter up. But once you have it filled up all the way, you can do a special attack, or if it's segmented like Gohan's is, you can do a special attack that just has multi-levels. One other thing about Goku's is that his is the same way, but it works both ways to the extent of also that if you don't use the special meter before you do a super, any kind of super attack, then it will use the meter up to do that super move. So like if you're in awakened mode and you do a regular Kamehameha, you lose your awakened mode progress that you've gained up until that point. Oh, that's not. Oh, whoops. I should have done a higher level of that one. So we can get into awakened mode at the very least in just a second here. There we go. So you can see, anyone who knows Dragon Ball Z will probably know what that's preparing for. I'll try and get it off. Let's see if I can do it. Goku's Awakened Special is a lot easier to hit than most others. All you have to do is press down, down, and both medium punches again to get it off. Just like there. And that's all there is to it. After they get hit with the Spirit Bomb, or the Genki Dama if you prefer, they will be dizzied, and you can continue the combo. That one is one of the more simple ones to get off, whereas in particular Majin Vegeta's, for example, is extremely difficult to get off. It's called a sanity meter, and that sanity meter basically frees him of Babadi's control, and at that point he no longer I remember fighting Frieza is a very difficult fight, no matter what difficulty you're on or who you are. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you just sit there and charge all day, you bastard. But apparently you're not gonna let me do anything, so. Nice! Wish I had more meter to pull off a better version of that. That might have worked. Ah, well.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, he's entered his awakened state. I have no idea what he's... I don't really know what Frieza's is. I've never seen it before. Oh, whoops. I jumped. I shouldn't have tried to get that. Oh, that's good. Well, there goes awakened state at least. Man. He's really going in for the kill. Oops. Missed the throw, and he hit me for it. Well, there you go. And there's King Cold. Anywho, I'm not even going to continue. I just wanted to give you guys a taste of what this mode was like as well. So that's Hyper Dragon Ball Z. Very much enjoy it. The only thing that I can say negative about it, which this just goes with the territory, is that there's really no way to play it online, considering it's a Mugen game. I'm sure there probably is a way to play it online. Someone's probably figured out some sort of way to connect in a way that you can't do it directly from the game. There is no online mode, obviously. So, but if anyone is interested in playing it, I highly recommend it. I've left a link for it for a PC download at the bottom. That's where I got the latest build. You can check back often with the development, because every so often, again, since it is a game that I don't know if it will ever be finished, but if it ever is finished, then there's constantly going to be a lot more things added along the way. Balancing, character changes, new characters added, and things like that. So check up with the current build often. Make sure you have the latest version, and basically, if you're interested, do check it out. It's free, obviously, and it's a really great game. So anyway, that's it for this session. Thanks for watching. My name is Corey Dean. We'll be back with some more probably group gaming in the near future. Some online matches in Tekken or Injustice 2 or something of the like. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next time. See ya.